Hello everyone. Today we'll do an art journal page using a couple of Art by Marlene die cut pieces from different stacks. Let's see, I've got 4 different stacks. I've got Confidence, which was for the octopus. I've got Never Stop Looking Up. That was for the seahorse. Artsy Arabia, I believe, is this saying right here. Find magic in the small everyday things. And then the lime collection is this fish. And let's see, where did I get Be Happy from? Oh, don't tell me it's an even another. Well, it's probably the other Artsy Arabia one. But it's just a couple of them. Now, I'll either use paint or I'll use a piece of collage paper. This one. There's the number. So I just think it's kind of dark. And I don't know if I want to try to lighten it up and mess with it too much, so I'm just going to set it aside. And I'll try this first with the paint. If I don't like it, then we'll do it with the collage paper. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be using Be Unique or Find Magic in the Small Things, but I am going to be using Be Happy. Now we can either use Be Happy and Be Unique, or Be Happy, Find Magic in the Small Things. I think I like this one, but the Be Unique did not come from anything. It came from a stamp set that I got from Craft Smart. I don't even know where it came from. Is it Michael's or maybe Walmart many years ago? I'm not sure. All right, so let me move these off and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'll do is I have Tide Pool, turquoise, Bimini blue, Bahama blue, but I also have a color shift. And I think what I'll do is I will splatter the color shift. And of course I have white and black. This has been gessoed. And let's see. I have this extra little piece of craft mat. This has been gessoed. And I think I'm just gonna spritz it a little bit before I put my darker color on, which is darker though. Turquoise is darker. So we'll put the turquoise down by the bottom. I'll just take a brush, grab it, put it on here willy-nilly. Put a little water over here because I don't want it to look perfect when it dries. I want it to have some inconsistencies in it. And let me grab my clean-off book that I've made for just such an occasion. And whatever I had on this from picking up here, I will put onto this paper. I'm just picking it up and laying it down because I want it to look like that. And I'll go ahead and pick up this wet blue, put it on there, move it around a little bit more. And that looks good to me. And I'll just wipe that off. Now I'll go with Bimini Blue. And I'll put some of that down. And I'll wet that some. I'll wet my paper again so that when I spread this, I'll have some darker areas, some lighter areas. And it will have some nice difference to it. Let me add a little bit more water. And I'll get in between. Why not? Do the whole page. Okay. That looks good. I'll go ahead and dry this. And I'll be right back. Okay, now that that's dry, and curl the paper. I like the way that looks. I'm going to add a little bit of the Bahama Blue because it's got a little bit of a green to it. And I just want to make it look a little more interesting. So, because I don't want it to be so perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the craft mat and let it separate just like you would with ink, and I'm going to lay it down and just press it real quick. I like that. I'll pick up some more, lay it on. Come over this side, lay it down, put it on there, pick it up, and I'll show you what I mean. I've got a nice gradient. Let me see if I can fix the lighting. Okay, I don't know if you can see it any better, but there are some splotches of the green, so I'll just flip it over and pick up the rest that I have over here. It just gives a nice difference to it, like it's not all one color. Anyway, and if I wanted to, I can soften it up a little bit with whatever's left on the brush. Pick up some here and just pick up what's left on this mat, throw it in there. I like that. That looks good. I'll just wipe this off real quick. Put that over there. Now, for my color shift. splatters. Hopefully this works. Give it a little dollop. Let me move these out of the way. Clean this out. Come in here because it is quite translucent. And I'll put that there. Yes, that's thunder. All right. I like that. I will actually come in here and just maybe add some to the bottom. Give it a nice little shine. And I'll wipe that off. I'll dry this and be right back. Okay, now that that's dry, I'll come up close. As you can see, it looks quite green, but when you shift it, it looks like turquoise. So, I need some white. Be right back. Okay, what I think I want to do is maybe try and put some seaweed in here. I have marsh green and lime tree. This could be horrible or this could be great. So I was trying to find my dagger brush because I know I have one, but I don't know where I put it. So we'll just do our best with these two brushes. One is a round, one is an angle. You know what? I'll be right back. All right, so we're just gonna go for it. I have the angle brush, and let's see what happens. I'll start from the top, turn it, press it down, turn it again, go the other way, and then come down. That looks all right. And I'm just turning the bristles. Or the brush. Just for a little bit of something on here. And I'm watering it down a little bit so that the paint is a little more fluid. Like ink. I'm just turning the brush so that it creates what looks like to be seaweed. I'll turn it on its side and then I'll turn it back. That's not bad. All right, let me dry that and I'll be right back because I'm going to put a lighter color on it. Okay, I'm going to take my round because I'm just going to do highlights with the lighter green. I've got some water on it. And I'll just come in here and just give it a little bit of highlight. That's all I'm doing. I'm not even going perfect. I just want to give it, excuse me, a little bit of difference. And that's it. I won't waste the paint, so I'll put it in my other book. I'll just pick it up, put it in here, because I'll use this for something. Who knows what, but I'll know when that time comes. All right. Clean this up. Okay, what I think I want to do next is I'll take this back off and I'll put some kind of bottom, and then I'm going to put some, like, I don't know if it's going to be white splashes or white paint circles. Who knows? But I need, since I put the seaweed, it needs a bottom. So what I'll do is I'll just take the khaki and add just a little bit of a sandy bottom to it. Nothing drastic. I'll even add some water to it. And let's hope this works. There we go. That way it looks a little more finished. Just wipe that up. That looks better. Just so that it has somewhat of a bottom. Now I'll come into the Dylusions stencils. I know mine don't look as nice and clean, but they work. What I'll do is I'll just lay it down, get my white paint, and grab a makeup sponge. It is going to pour. Let's see. I have my one fish that's kind of in the middle. So I'll put some bubbles there. An octopus, and then I have the seahorse. This white paint, I need to thin it out just a little bit because it's gotten too thick from being too old. Let's see. I'm more prone to the little bubbles than I am the bigger ones. But it's fine. I like that. And I'll put some down here. Or not. Because I can. And I'll go up here with some really small ones. That looks good. I like that better. I cannot tell if the lighting is good. Let me see if I shut this. No. That's even darker because it's just going to pour. Okay, there we go. All right, there's my bubbles. I like that better. Okay. Let's get to gluing things down. This fish was wearing a birthday hat. Now, I can sit there and try, you know, to do whatever, but I gave her a top fin that looks like a funky birthday hat cut off, which is fine. She can be wearing a bathing cap for all we know, because she's just that weird. And it is getting to look like nighttime outside. Oh, yay. All right, now let me grab my tweezers. I'll just put her happy little self down right there. And I'll grab my octopus. And I'll hurry up and put some on him or her. And there we go. They're all just friends hanging out. That's what they are. This is me. This is my favorite one. silly as it is. Okay. And they're telling each other to be happy. To find happiness in the small things, not the big things. Because once everything is said and done, and your time comes, all you're going to have left is memories. Memories are a very powerful thing. We can make great memories in life, or we can make sad, hard memories in life. I prefer to make great memories. And let me tell you, I have memories from little itty bitty small things to real big things. But you can keep going. I mean, you could sit there and take this page to a whole nother epic level. I like just giving you a jumping start or a jumping off point with some of the art by Marlene. And because that's what I'll usually do. I'll do this. I'll leave it for a couple of days. I'll come back and look at it and go, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll do this, or maybe I'll add a border, or maybe I'll add some, I don't know, cut out seashells or starfish, or, you know, like I have this starfish stamp. I can come in here and stamp some starfish. It's just whatever you want to do after you've laid your main components. Okay? I hope you like this video. I would greatly appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. And please leave me a comment. I try to answer all my comments or say thank you for commenting. It means a lot to me. It means that you enjoy what I am showing you that I know how to do. But thank you. Take care. Be safe. Bye for now.